Hi, my name's Kevin Adams, and I'm here to show you how to remove a gear cassette from a mountain bike wheel. Here's your gear cassette right here, and here's your skewer. The first thing you have to do is remove your skewer so you can actually put your tools in there. You're going to need a couple of special tools. First thing we do is we remove the skewer. Pull that out, pull that out. Put these aside. Screw that back on to your skewer so you don't lose it. Put that down. You're going to need a chain whip, and you're going to need a cassette removal tool. All right, here we go. I'm going to do this. Wrap that around, and then make sure you get it wrapped all the way around. Just like that. And then take your cassette removal tool and insert it so that it goes in smoothly, and then push against each other and remove the cassette lock ring. You can actually take your tools off once you break that free, and use your hand to remove the lock ring so that you don't lose it. There's the lock ring. Then the cassette just slides right off. That's how you remove it. So if we're going to go ahead and put this back on, or put a new cassette on, we're going to have to line up the key spline with the corresponding slot in the cassette. It's smaller than the other splines, as you can see, in width. And there's the corresponding slot, if you can see that. So that slides right on. Now that part of the cassette is easy. What you need to do with the rest of the cassette is make sure that you're putting it on in the proper direction. There are shifting ramps which allow the chain to shift more easily. You've got to make sure that those are facing outwards. Okay? Now we've got to find that little slot right there. Then there are spacers between the last few cogs. Some cassettes have spacers all the way through them, but most of them have just a few spacers towards the end. There we go. This one has a built-in spacer, and so does this one. As you can see, they get smaller towards the outside of the wheel, and these last two have serrations so that you can actually use your lock ring, and your lock ring ties into those serrations so it does not unscrew later on. You can start by hand threading. Make sure you don't cross thread these things on there. Hand thread that on. You don't need the chain whip for putting this back on. You just need your cassette tool. Put that on there and give it a good little torque. Make sure that that's not going to come off. That's it. That's how we remove and replace a gear cassette on a mountain bike wheel.